Hi everyone, welcome back to Love and Life Sorted. I'm Dr. Sandy Toe, and last week, remember, we talked about astrology, how knowing your star signs, your sun, your moon, your ascendant, how they can affect your compatibility with your partner, and how it can enhance your compatibility, and enhance your understanding, and how it can lead to you finding a partner who's compatible on a very natural, organic level, right? Your energies being a match. And I got a lot of messages and DMs from audience and friends asking about compatibility between them and their partners or their potential partners. And yeah, I'm glad to reply to these. Yeah, as usual. And well, this week, the natural progression I thought would be talking about the year of the horse. Okay, so after talking about Western astrology, we'll talk about Chinese zodiac. Yeah, so a lot of you have been asking about. So what about the year of the horse? Yeah, we're getting into this year now. What does this have to do with me? And what's the vibe and the energy? And how should I act? Right. For many years since I was young, I have been buying those Chinese fortune telling Feng Shui books related to that zodiac year every year. I would flip through them excitedly, looking at my zodiac sign and figuring out if I'm going to have an auspicious year, if I'm going to have good fortune or not, and if not, what I should do, right? So I look at my love life, if it's going to prosper, if I'm going to find the one, and my education, my career, my health. I would look at all these different aspects, and then after seriously researching my own sign, I would look at the signs of my parents as well, one by one, and then tell them if they're gonna have a good year, or if they're gonna thrive, or if they're not, then what they should do to guard against it, to rectify it, to alleviate it, etc. Right? Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you exactly what sign I am in the Chinese zodiac, because it's different. Things are a little different than for astrology, where everyone freely talks about what sign they are. But for the Chinese zodiac, people don't really talk about what sign they are. They talk about it in general. They do it in private. They go to a fortune teller, they go to a temple, and they go try to wish well for themselves and their family in secret. But they don't really openly tell people, like everyone, that what sign they are, because telling people what sign you are in the Chinese zodiac tells them what age you are, right? So because it's a yearly thing, and it's not a monthly thing, right? So there are 12 signs, same as astrology, but it's 12 years. So every 12 year is the same sign, right? So by knowing that sign, you're basically telling people what's the year you were born. Yeah, well, I mean, it's no secret to a lot of people, but to Chinese people, it's like they don't like people knowing their age, whether you're especially if you're a woman. Yeah, well, I can tell you that I'm in my 40s, but I'm not gonna tell you exactly what sign I am. You can guess, but it's a good one this year. Yeah, thankfully. But even though it's not, and you can go check out your sign as well, and then you can check online to see if it's an auspicious year for you. Even though it's not, it's not that bad. I've endured several years before of not so good fortune, but according to the books, but it wasn't that bad. The thing you have to be aware of most is health, I think. If you don't have good health, nothing matters. So health is really the aspect that I think needs the most caution out of everything. Everything else is just more subjective, but health is nothing subjective about it. It's either good or bad, or something, right? So that's the one thing that I would put more concern. And if I read that I'm not having a very good health year, then I think I would try to look after myself better and to eat better and to like steer clear of I don't know, questionable foods. I don't know, or do more exercise, move around more, do more breathing, get more fresh air. Yeah, and try to like tweak my lifestyle to try to counter the deleterious effects, the inauspicious effects of the year. If that is like the problem with my sign this year. Right. So yeah, I think that's like the key thing that you should caution about, but otherwise everything else is just subjective. So yeah, I can't claim that I'm an expert at all on the Chinese zodiac. Definitely not at the level, not even close to the level of expertise in astrology. Yeah, I haven't been reading beyond those mass commercial fortune telling feng shui books each year that you find on newsstands. Yeah, it's like the equivalent probably of reading your astrology prediction in a fashion magazine, for example. Yeah, and I love looking at those newspaper articles, magazine articles, and also television programs every year. So every year at this time of the year, we're bombarded by all of this information about the Chinese zodiac sign that we're entering for the year. So yeah, this year is the year of the horse, and you know what? It's a very very different type of energy, a very different type of orientation than last year, the year of the snake. So for one, even though I'm not like an expert on this, I can sort of feel the vibe is very different. So for the snake, you can probably visualize the snake being sort of, well, languid and suave and sort of slithering on the ground, shedding its skin, contemplating life through its wise and bright eyes, right? Yeah, so being like quite a like the energy is sort of it's slow and it's deliberate, and it's about reflection and wisdom, sort of acquiring the wisdom necessary to move on with life and shedding its skin when like there are things that we need to get rid of, right? So the feeling is that like you're in preparation for something. It's not like a highly active motivational year because, well, the imagery of the animal itself speaks for everything. You don't need to have like expertise, expert knowledge. You don't need to be an expert to know, but you can feel that it's that type of energy that's manifesting within that particular creature of that year. Okay, so yeah, like snake is really great. Like it's great for contemplation, great for preparation, great for reflection, self-reflection and attunement, right? So releasing what you don't want, and yeah, like literally or figuratively actually, yeah, shedding your skin, shedding your old belief system behind, shedding what doesn't need you don't need anymore behind, and making way for what's to come. And yeah, so this year, the year of the horse, is like full of forward moving energy. It's highly motivational, highly inspirational, and highly like fiery and magnetic and passionate, right? So you can visualize like horse racing. So yeah, horse racing this year is gonna thrive. Yeah. You can imagine like the horse bolting forward rapidly, you know, swift, graceful, rapid movements, just going forth without a thought in the world, being maybe a bit like brash sometimes, impetuous, but you know, that's all for the good because it's trying to like take its energy forward. It's trying to move forward in a very quick pace, so you don't have to have second thoughts because you've already thought about all this stuff in the year of the snake, didn't you? You had a whole year to contemplate, and you know, like, and now it's the time to act upon your impulses. Well, they're not impulses anymore because you deliberated for a whole year, right? So to act upon your goals, to fulfill your goals. So this year is really like the goal fulfilling and ambition fulfilling year. And you know what? It's not only the year of the horse. It's, this is what it's the most surface interpretation, but there's something deeper that I want to talk about, and this is something that not everyone probably knows or reads about, and it's more prominent in like Chinese directories or and information going around, and it's been going on for 2 years already. We've entered into the ninth period of the Feng Shui cycle. Okay, so that I guess that's how you translate it into English. Okay, so remember the number 9. Okay, so according to the cycle, we transition every 20 years. So it was the cycle 8, period 8 for the last 20 years before 2024. Okay, so I think it's like 2004 to 2024. Okay, so that was the last 20 years that it happened. It's the period 8. Its element is the earth, and it's like very grounded and earthy, and it symbolizes men in general. So it's like the industries that thrived were real estate, right? So very traditional money earning industries like real estate, right? That representing the earth, like the ground. But you notice the shift that after these 20 years, after this boom in real estate market, now it's heading towards like new technology and AI and robotics and like high tech industry, right? So there's like this very prominent shift towards the ninth period after the next 20 years. So starting from 2024 to 2044, it will be like a new era. Yeah, it's ushered in like a new era from like traditional industries to high-tech industries to new age to AI, right? So this transition is just so obvious, isn't it? And the emphasis is on middle-aged women because the fire symbolizes women, and it's mature women as well, not girls or young girls. It's, mature middle-aged women over 30. So yeah, that means women of this age group will thrive. Yeah, women 30 and above. It's all about them this year. Isn't that so exciting to hear? Well, sorry about the men, but hey, you've had your turn. You've had your whole 20 years before, and now you're already, you would have been thriving already, right? You would have achieved what you want. And now it's the time for the ladies, okay? Yeah, for mature ladies to thrive. And not only will the status of the women become higher in like professional level or in like a socioeconomic level, but also in their personal lives. It's actually like a period of balance. A place where you try to find balance between your professional and personal life, because the number 9 fire, it's not all about ambition and power, but it's also about new age and about spirituality, about mental well-being. Yeah, so these are also like new age phenomena, right? So as opposed to previous very conventional, traditional industries and orientations, this year is much more. I mean, the next 20 years is much more related to like things like work-life balance and thinking about what you really want and not just like following traditional goals and like following convention. It's about innovation. Yes. So fire, it's about inspiration and innovation. And why is the ninth period so significant for women and why is it, what is it that makes women successful in business and professional level? It's because there's more awareness of emotional connection, of soft skills, right? Skills that can't be replaced by AI, right? So because think of it this way, there's the stream that's heading towards automation and AI and new technology, right? But there's there's also like a balance that needs to be found. So whereas there's this significant research and significant developments in AI, there's also like a counter development, right? So there's something that's developing at the same pace to counter the negative effects of AI on humankind. That is how to, live a more humane, like how to live a more human sort of existence, right? So on the one hand, we're being replaced by robots. Everything is unemotional, is super practical, super efficient, but unemotional. But then we need something to counter that, right? So we also have to find our voice, have to find our like emotional connection to things, and how to like live a more human existence, how to connect with people on a human level so that people don't think that we're just robots, right? So on the one hand, we're developing the AI mode. We're also developing a more humanistic mode, like a humanistic mode to counter the deleterious effects, the non-human effects of technology, right? So people are always contending that we need to, they don't want to see everything being so automated. You don't know if it's real or not, right? Like we look at reels, and we look at videos online, we look at photos. We don't know. We have to think twice to see if is this like AI generated? Is this actually real or not? It's really hard to tell nowadays, right? Because it's so advanced. And then so that's why something that's very human and natural actually wins over, because then we know that, oh, that's definitely a real human that's talking to us. That's definitely not something engineered to look too perfect, right? So imperfections and like emotional connection, those things are the things that will thrive, and those are the strong suits of women. Those things are the things that will thrive in the professional sphere, and also, in the personal sphere as well. Because, by honing these soft skills and, speaking to yourself on a very personal level, that will actually lead you to become more self-aware, more being attuned to your feelings about what you really want. So actually, these things will actually make you more aligned with your innermost values and question what you really want. If it's more work-life balance, and are you doing you're doing much too much in terms of work and professional life, and you need to scale down a bit to work on your personal life, right? So I think this is something that both women and men should do this year. So on one level, there is this drive, manifestation of your dreams and goals professionally, and there's also like a parallel component to that is you trying to counterbalance that, right? So while you're working really hard to fulfill your goals, you're also working really hard how to balance these goals with your personal life, and that is a number 9 fire quality as well. So for women who are really intent on finding a partner, this is the year to go. This is the year that you will thrive and manifest your goals, because like of the energy, you have to make use of the power and the energy and the can-do spirit and the motivation and determination and the fearlessness of this horse energy, and also the ninth period energy. Yeah, so this is definitely the year that you will manifest your dreams on both a personal and professional level. It's like you need to make use of it and don't waste it. And the horse really rewards change. Yeah, change is the key. So change is like breaking up routines, switching up routines and breaking them up and trying something new, innovation. Remember that. Yeah, so it's all about doing something new on a personal level as well. So not only industry-wise, but you yourself, you also have to try to break up your routine a bit. So if you are always going to the same gym, you've joined the membership, well, I hope it's almost over. Maybe you joined like some yoga membership. It's time to try try moving on into like another yoga center. Or if you're doing Ashtanga, you go on to try hot yoga, or you try power yoga or something. Try something new, or try Pilates. Go to a Pilates studio and join that. Or if you can't change your membership, then try another branch of that membership. So if you've been going to the one that's really near your house in the morning, try to go to one that's near your work for lunch. Yeah, so switch up the routine a bit, and you will be surprised like how much wonder it does. Like the shift in your routine and your energy. You're trying to align yourself more with the swiftness, okay, of the horse, right? So this rapid changing energy. And if you're not exactly happy with where you are, then that's perfect, because making these small shifts in your lifestyle will definitely, make a big difference in your life. You're gonna meet new people. If you join a different gym, like say you're always meeting the same people in the class, and it's going nowhere, and you're not meeting any like potential partner or someone who can introduce you to someone in there, right? So maybe if you moved to a different center or a different session, a different time slot, right? Moving your morning one to your afternoon one, then, who knows? Like there may be someone there. Okay, if there's not like a new hot guy, there may be someone who has a really hot son that they want to introduce to you. Yeah, you never know. So like, this year of the horse is just full of surprises, full of spontaneous opportunities for you to take hold of. Yeah, I know that we all have our routines, and we love it that it makes us more secure and more comfortable following the routine. It's a certain time that we wake up, and then it's a certain breakfast that we have, and then there's like a certain like TV show that we always watch at that time, and there's like a coffee shop that we frequent all the time, and it just makes us really comfortable following this routine. But what this year is not about routine. It's really about shaking things up and about innovation. Yeah, innovation is key and is power. It's the key to your transformation in your love life. Okay, so yeah, it really pays to try to shake things up a little. It doesn't have to be huge. Like, I'm not asking you to quit yoga completely and go do CrossFit instead, right? It's not that extreme. But I'm just telling you to maybe switch like a time, switch a session. And maybe you're going to like the morning ones. It's all full of like moms who don't work, and you're not going to find anything there, right? and maybe joining like a lunchtime gym, you'll find more you'll find more like eligible men there who are trying to exercise during their lunch hour. It's much more viable than putting yourself in a situation that you're comfortable with. You're feeling, it's more comfortable if I'm with a bunch of moms and I don't have to put on makeup. I can be all sweaty and not dressed up and everything, and I could just be myself, really comfortable, and I'm really happy with that. But the thing is, like, the downside of that is you're never going to meet anyone if it's just a whole bunch of like ladies of leisure at the morning session, right? So after they took their like kids to school, they just go and do their exercise. Nothing's gonna come out of it. And chances are those people, they're not even their sons, they're not in the age group that they can introduce to you. They're much too young for you, right? So if you're looking really being strategic, like we have to like be strategic as well. So if you moved your session to a lunchtime session near like an office environment, chances are like your chances are mightily increased that you will meet like eligible men, single men who are there at their lunch hour trying to be fit and trying to take up something that's healthy, right? So it's someone who has compatible interests as you and who's eligible and who fits into the people that you want to meet, right? So think about it that way. Like these little shifts will make a huge difference in your life. For the better and for the future. Yeah, you never know. So give it a try. Like that is my urge to give it a try. And if you've been following my IG, I've been doing the 21-day Find a Partner challenge leading up to the Chinese New Year. Right. So, people I've been getting feedback and people are telling me that, yeah, like I am hearing you. I'm heeding your call. So the last challenge I did was to remind beautiful, intelligent ladies to shake up their routine. Yeah, so to stop doing what they're doing because, well, obviously that had gotten them nowhere. It's not manifesting. First of all, it's not giving them what they want. You haven't found a partner yet, obviously. So that means like you have to shift your lifestyle to something that will, okay? So making a change in your daily habits will instigate a change in your love life, right? So doesn't that make sense? And on a more profound level, metaphysical level, it attunes more, aligns more with the energy of the horse and the 9th period that we're entering into, which is all about change and shifts and moving forward, right? Leaving the past behind, moving forward like the horse, like just being very rambunctious and just charging forward without a care in the world. So that is the spirit that you need to have. Okay, so if you're gonna change your love life or your personal life, in today's challenge, I will be talking about how you have to think and feel that you are already at like in the moment that you want. So stop acting as if you're single if you no longer want to be single. Okay, so does that make sense? If you keep like it's the same, along the same vein as making a change in your routine so that you can change your personal life. Like you have to think and feel as if you like already are in a very fulfilling partnership, a fulfilling relationship in order to manifest it, right? So like in time, your thoughts and your feelings and your actions, they will align with your desires, right? So with your goal, they will move closer and closer. If the energy you transmit and the feelings and thoughts that you give out to the universe, well, that's called manifesting, right? So that will lead your desired outcome closer to you. It'll like attract and manifest the desired outcome, right? So along the same veins as change, you have to start thinking differently as well. So if you want to, more details, visit the IG page where I will talk about today's challenge. So I really urge you to make use of this life-changing and revolutionary energy of the year of the 9, of the year of the horse and the period of the 9. Okay, so yeah, it's greatly augmented. Horse plus 9, horse plus fire. So fire meets fire. It's like augmented 10 times. this rapid, forward-moving, motivational, ambitious energy. Yeah, it's augmented 10 times. So you have to make use of this year to manifest your dreams on a personal and professional level, on both. Yeah, so we want to thrive in both areas, don't we? Yeah, so hey, good luck with it, and please let me know how it is through DMs, or you can text this podcast as well on all the platforms, and then I'll get back to you, and let's motivate each other to achieve our dreams this year. And remember to look at IG for the 21-day Find a Partner challenge leading up to the Chinese New Year in just 2 more weeks. Yeah. So we've already had almost a week of the challenges, and it's been really successful. And so, well, at least I hope it is. Yeah, it's leading up. It's leading up. It's gaining way. And so remember to make use of the energy and like make a little shift and tell me what it is. And I'll see you again next week on Love and Life Sorted. Remember to subscribe so you don't miss an episode, and good luck with it.